Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Isis the Enchantress. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show y'all this hair. This is not gonna be the angle for all of this video because this is gonna be like a little tutorial on how I make my wigs. So I have this hair. It's called Donmily Hair. It's 100% virgin human hair, and I got deep wave hair. So I already took the closure out because I'm gonna bleach the knots. I always bleach the knots unless the hair is blonde. Then I bleach the knots because people be asking me why I bleach the knots. I'll show you better when I got better lighting, but you can kind of see. Hold on, let me turn the camera. So I bleached the knots because y'all see how the knots, the little black things are the knots. So they tie the hair on here and then it makes that little knot, those little knots, like y'all see they're black, like little black dots. They look like little ants. So if I wanted to make a part in my hair, let's just say I did a part like this, that doesn't look natural against my skin. You see it looks just like little black dots. So we bleach it and it goes to like a dark blonde and it looks more natural. It looks more like a scalp. So this is what it looks like before I bleach it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna show y'all the actual process of me bleaching the hair simply because I always show how I bleach hair. I just mix some powdered bleach and some 40 volume developer together, and then I put it on this part. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all where I put it. I put it on all of this all the way up here. I just put the bleach up here. I let it sit for like 30 minutes and then I wash it out with my the shimmer shampoo. It's like purple. I can show y'all what that looks like, but after I wash that out, I like let this dry for a while, and then I'm gonna show you what else you need because I have to go to the store and get like a wig cap and some sewing needles and some more thread. So I'm about to go to the store. I'm actually gonna put the bleach on, go to the store because literally the store is right up the street from my house, and then I'm gonna come back and rinse it out and blow dry because I only need to blow dry this little part. So yeah. And before I bleach it, I just want to show y'all that this closure is 18 inches. So they sent me an 18-inch closure, but they sent me 3 of the same length bundles. So all of my bundles are 20 inches like this. They're all 20 inches. So yeah, and I got 3. So I got 3 bundles and a closure, and I want to show y'all how I make my wig. But when I do that, I'm gonna have to set y'all up so I can actually see me sewing it. So let me bleach this, go to the store, etc., and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna show you everything that you need to use to make the wig. The first thing you need is like a little a canvas head, like a canvas blockhead. I got this from Beauty Masters for like $24. You can get them off Amazon. They're just called canvas heads because they mimic the shape of like your real head. And this one is in 23 inches. Sorry, it's in 23 inches. And then you need you some T-pins. I got 4, and you only need them for the closure part, like the part in the front. So gonna need this. If you need a little stand, you can use it, but I'm not gonna use one. So this is the front of the head, and this is the back. And I just got bleach on it from where I done bleached it, and it dyed from where I dyed the hair green. And I got 4 T-pins. And then you're going to need a weaving set. I bought it together. You just need you a sewing needle, a curved sewing needle for hair, and then you need you a thread. With the thread, make sure you can get it to match the hair. I got black hair, so I got black thread. If I was using blonde hair, I would use like light brown, but like find something as close to blonde as I can. This should be enough, but if not, then I have more. And you need you a wig cap. I like the Make Your Style wig caps. It's like where you can cut off this part for the closure, and it's mesh. I didn't get a solid one. I like the mesh ones now. Like, I was using the solid ones, but I like the mesh ones better because they're just easier to sew onto. And I got me a hair clip. The hair clip is just to hold the closure when I'm sewing it on. You'll see like how I use it. I just need it for that. And then lastly, you're gonna need your hair. So I showed y'all in the beginning of the video, I had 3 bundles of 20-inch hair. It's deep wave hair, and of course this is again by Donmily Hair. Super cute hair. I like it so far. And I already bleached the knots, so I'm gonna show y'all what I was talking about when I said bleaching the knots. So y'all know when I showed y'all up close, like on my skin, how it was kind of it had those like little black dots. So the black dots aren't really there anymore. You see how they got lighter and they're see-through on my skin now? So that's how I wanted it to look instead of looking how it looked before. So this, I bleached it. To me, I bleached it perfectly. You are still gonna have like a few black dots. Like, I got a few, not many, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not noticeable. So you don't have to go back and do it again if you miss some. You're not gonna get every single last one of them, but I just want to show y'all this for reference. So now I'm about to try to position the camera to show y'all how I actually start to sew it on. The first thing you're gonna do is put the actual wig cap on the canvas head. And I don't know if y'all see my snacks behind me, because this can be a little tiny. So I got me some snacks. Yeah, I went to the gas station and got me some snacks to do this. Don't judge me. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all. Now hold on one second, let me position again. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to forgive me because I'm literally hugging my tripod right now. It's between my arms. So I have the wig cap on the head. Now when you put the wig cap on, please do not put it like start it up here. Pull it all the way down here so it can get the full 23-inch circumference around the head. This is the back of the wig cap, obviously, and this is the front, because when we put the closure on, we're gonna cut this part off so we can just have the closure on it. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your closure. Now where the hair starts, it right there, you're gonna take it and you're gonna literally put it a few centimeters overlapping the wig cap. So you see the wig cap stops right here. I'm gonna put my hairline stopping like right here, and then you're just gonna pin it in all 4 corners with those T-pins that I got right here. You're just gonna take them and pin them down in the 4 corners, and make sure the front is straight. Like, make sure it's aligned. If you have if you have it like the centimeters right here, you have it off, you want to have it straight the same way right here. So I like to pin the front first and then go back and pin up here just to make sure it is straight, and pull it tight, not too tight, but make sure that there aren't like any, like, don't pin it up here to where it's like got that slack right there. You want to pull it to where there isn't any slack. And you're going to pin it. So you're going to pin down all 4 corners. And remember I told you that you needed the little hair clip? That's why. Because you need to be able to separate this hair. And it's curly, so do it like that. And then just pin it. And I only need it out the way right here first, because I'm gonna sew from here. I'm gonna sew like that. So once again, you're just gonna straighten it. Now you got a better like view of what we're gonna sew. You're gonna sew along right here. So you're literally gonna sew it right here. I'm gonna take this pin out, and that's the point of the T-pin, so you don't have to sew it like straight on. You can put it in the position that you want it in first. like that. So I'm about to position it exactly how I want it, because I need to sit down to be able to do that, and I'm gonna show y'all what it look like when I come back. So hold on. Okay, so I got it laying flat like I wanted, and then I just had to put it in this bun, and I went ahead and threaded my little needle or whatever, and I got it in this angle. And just as a disclaimer, I am wearing shorts, y'all. And I got them pinned in the four corners that I want them in. So now I'm gonna begin sewing it, and when I'm sewing it, I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna start right here on this side. So when you're sewing from in the elastic, like when you're sewing from here, from like here to here, you're not gonna sew through like the whole cap. You're gonna sew through just the like the mesh part at the top, like that top layer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your thread and your needle, and then you're gonna pass it through the mesh part, and then you're gonna pass it through your actual closure. But my T-pin was in the way. So you're gonna do it like that, and then pull it all the way through. I got it threaded pretty long, so I won't have to go back and re-thread it while I'm doing the whole closure. So while I just did that, I'm gonna take the T-pin off of this part, because I don't need it anymore. I just moved it. And then what I'm gonna do is pass it through again, but I'm gonna pass it by, for right here, I'm gonna pass it by like super close, because that first one was just to attach it. So I'm gonna pass it by close. And what I'm gonna do is pull it through like that. But when I get close to the end right here, I'm gonna take my thread and wrap it around it 3 times, and then pull it through like this. And that's just gonna create a knot. Make sure it passes through evenly. That's just gonna create a knot right here that secures it in place. So that's just for the first one. And from here on, it's just doing the same thing. You're just gonna take it and pass it through just the mesh, and you don't have to go so close this time. It may take you a few tries just to get the mesh and not the elastic. You're gonna pull it through, take this part and put it over the needle, and then just pull. And when you're putting the thread over the needle like that, it's creating this like this knot looking thing right here, like it's securing it. Take it again, put it through just the elastic, put the thread over the needle like that, and then you pull. And you want to pull it taut like that, and keep your thread from tangling up like mine was doing. And I'm gonna do this straight line and then show y'all how I like curve, like when I go curve like this, because I mean you could you know, keep doing the same thing you're doing like this, where you're just passing it through the mesh, then putting the thread over the needle and pulling it through. You can do it like that, but I like to have mine like super flat. So what I do, like I do that little wrapping it around 3 times to make that little knot that we did in the beginning. I do that on all 4 of my corners. Oops, it got stuck right there. But yep, just pull it. That has some slack in it a little bit. So when it has slack in it like that, I just pull both of them individually like this, and it tightens it, and then I just run the thread through my fingers like this just to make it back even. See, it had a knot. See, this has a knot in it, so I need to get that knot out because I'm not about to rethread this. Okay, I got the knot out. It took a minute, but I got it out. I'm still right here. I didn't go off. So now that I'm done with this elastic part, is all of this is straight mesh. So you can literally, just as long as you aren't like sewing through the actual dome cap, then you're good. You just pull and make sure you don't put any knots in the thread like I did, and then it got stuck in the T-pin. It's always something. See what I say? It's always something. And you pull. I just made it. I just threaded it too long. That's all that is. But I didn't want to go back and have to rethread it. Like, that's so time consuming. So like I said, I'm gonna show y'all me sewing it all the way up into that first corner. Then I'm gonna turn it off until I get to actually sewing the bundles on. But yeah, this is super simple, super easy. I'm really just ready to start back watching Little Women Atlanta. I'm on the last season. I'm on season 4. My thread keeps getting caught and stuff, but it's my fault because I made it so long. And y'all see how I keep pulling the thread taut against the wig cap, because I want all my stitches to make my my closure lay flat. And as you go, you can take the T-pins out. So I'm approaching the corner. I just lifted it. I'm gonna put one more stitch, and then I'm gonna do like the little corner thing. I'm gonna put it right here. And it don't matter if you sew through this, like you don't have to sew through the first layer. So I'm gonna put that right there. Sorry. I'm gonna pull like that. I'm gonna take this T-pin out and put it right there. And then I'm gonna do that stitch where I wrap it around 3 times. So I'm gonna pass it through here, pull it through the the closure, put the thread right here and pull till I almost get to the end right here, right there. And then I'm gonna wrap it around it 3 times, 2, 3, and then I'm just gonna pull it and guide that knot. So this is the knot, and you're just gonna guide it all the way to the end, all the way to right here. So make sure it's nothing extra, because you don't want to get that knot tangled up, because that one's hard to get untangled. So see, now it's laying flat like that, and I like it. So this right here kind of isn't as tight as I want it to be, so I'm gonna just take this and pull it like that, and then pull that again, just to be sure that it's staying tight. It's not moving. It's not bad. It's still flat. You see how that's laying flat, but that's not close to that, but it's okay. I'm going to cut the camera off and then sew all the way around. So I'm gonna sew this straight, wrap it around 3 times and put it through here. Then I'm gonna sew this straight, wrap it around, pull it through here. Then I'm gonna take the take the T-pins out as I go. So when I get this sewed on, then I'm gonna come back. And I wanted to just add in here that I did fix where it was like slacking right here. I just pulled this out and then pulled this tighter. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Okay, so now I'm on the last bundle of hair. I didn't show y'all like how I like started sewing it off because it's literally doing the same thing over and over again, and I feel like me sewing on the top is more important for you to see than sewing the back, because I can literally flip this up and show you like how I did the back. Like I literally sewed all the way across like this, then I flipped it over, then I sewed all the way across like that. But I put a gap like that because y'all know that hair at the nape of your neck, it get tangled up easily, so I made a big gap in the back. But I'm just showing this just to show y'all like it doesn't matter if you sew in a straight line or not. Like you see, okay, so this is actually two different wefts. So this is one bundle, like from here all the way back, this is one bundle, and then it ran out right here. So instead of me just cutting it off to the side and then just starting on a whole new bundle, I just added the bundle, the second bundle right here. So that's some, and you see how this gap is big. Like they don't have to be super close together, and the lines don't have to be neat, because when the hair lays down and overlaps, it covers that. But you see this not covering, so like these next rows are gonna cover this gap right here. So I probably only have like 3 or 4 more rows left. I'm gonna try to squeeze 4. So what I'm doing, this is the new weft, like the last bundle of hair. And then I got this hair, I got some hair like over there to the side where if I just need extra, then I have it, because I cut the end of this weft. Like I cut the end of this one just because I didn't want to flip it around and have to start over. So wrong end. This is my needle and thread. I already put the knot in it. So what I'm gonna do now is just take the weft, like the bundle, and I'm gonna run the needle through it, but I'm gonna do the needle towards me so that the what's it called, the knot is facing outwards, and you want to get it as close to the fold of the weft as possible, because I do sew these double weft, and I won't do a single until I get up to the top. Maybe that's only sometimes if I'm running out of hair, but like I'll single weft it. Like I'm gonna show y'all what I mean with the hair that I have. So these are gonna go at the top if I need more hair. So right now they're double wefted. Well, no, they're falling apart. So this is like them being double wefted. This is double weft. But if I pull them apart, it's just a single weft. So it all just depends on how it looks when I get to the top. But I just ran it through here. So now I'm gonna take my needle and thread, and I'm going to attach it to right here. So I'm just gonna run it through the mesh, not the whole elastic band, and pull it through. And as I'm pulling, you see this is gonna go right there, and it's gonna attach to right there. And then I'm gonna run it through again as close to that stitch as possible, because I'm about to do that little thing where I wrap it around 3 times just to be sure that it stays. Sorry, I need to get close so I can see this. I hope y'all, my hair is not in the way. Okay. So yeah, just start it off like you doing a regular stitch. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not gonna do the 3 right here just because it's acting like it doesn't want to stay down. So I'll do it there. I'll do it on this next one because I didn't want to tangle up the actual thread. So I'm gonna do it with this one so it doesn't lift. But I'm gonna make it as close as possible. So pull that through there. Wrap this end around 3 times, 3, and then just pull it through. And y'all, I know this angle is bad, but this isn't like crocheting because I have more stuff right here to show y'all. And I'm trying, like, I hope this angle is decent. Like, I hope you can see, even if you can't see like the detail, I hope you can at least see everything that's in, like, that's supposed to be in the camera. I want to hold it up right here. I hope you can still see it. It looks like it, because me holding it closer right here can actually work better for me. I just threaded it too long. It's not too long, but it's too much for me to work with like fast. Like with this much thread, I have to work slow to make sure that it doesn't tangle up. So it causes me to be slow about threading the hair. So you see how I had these close together? Now I can like take them like an inch and a half apart when I'm sewing it. And me taking it an inch and a half apart, that's going to shorten the string, shorten the thread, which I mean I need it to get shorter right now. So you see how that's that far apart. So we're gonna do it again. I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard trying to like keep the thread separated, trying to make sure that everything is in frame, like in the camera frame. I can barely see, but it's okay. This is my struggle to make my wigs, because I go about it pretty slow. Like when I get my actual hair sewed, it only takes her like 30 to 45 minutes to sew on the tracks, like to sew them on in the back. Like it don't take her long at all. But she a professional, you know, and I'm just starting out. So I think I do pretty good. I just be wanting my work to be like as presentable as possible. I want to say neat, but y'all know my lines aren't super straight, but that really doesn't matter. And then I don't have my wig stand, because it would have been like impossible for me to get my wig stand in the shot with all of this going on. I just got a lot going on, but I'll get better. I will get better. I'm gonna try to review all the hair that I have to review tonight because I got my last packet, like my last package of hair that I'm to be expecting. I got the last one today, like the last one that I should be expecting for a while because I haven't agreed to do anymore. And I got my last 2 packs today. Like, I already recorded the review for one, so after I sew this hair on, then I'm gonna put, like, I'm gonna brush it and put the mousse on and show you like how I customize my wigs after they done just been made, like after I done just made one. And instead of flipping it when I get to the end, I'm gonna cut it because when it gets to the top, I need it to be as flat as possible. So I'm gonna sew all the way to right here to the end of right there, and then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut when I get to this end. But I got a few more stitches left right here, then I'm gonna cut it off. And then when I make my like last stitch, like my little last row of me sewing it on, then I'm gonna come back and show y'all like how I finish it off. And once again, y'all, I'm sorry it's taking me like really slow, like a long time for me to like sew it on because I threaded it too long and I don't want to go back and have to cut it. So I have to go back and pull all the way back. But y'all see how the hair is kind of like overlapping right there. So when I put another row on, then it's definitely gonna cover it up. Oh, that's not far enough. I'll do it right there. And you want to try to make sure that the hair doesn't get tangled up in the thread. Like, try to keep it as untangled as possible because hair is going to get caught in the thread, but you want to try to make sure that it doesn't get like very, very tangled up. Well, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am going through it. I am literally going through it. I'm hot. They came and fixed our air, so it was already 85 degrees like inside the house, so my mom didn't want to cut it on because it was gonna take like a lot for it to cool the house down. So we're gonna cut it off, excuse me, we're gonna turn it on tomorrow morning. But that's another reason why I didn't like record the full process, because I be having to have my fan on, but I be cutting it off when I'm recording because I don't be wanting y'all to hear like that like, you know, my fan making that noise, because you can barely hear me talk. But I don't mind cutting it off for, you know, like a few minutes or something. But like right now I'm sweating, like I'm sweating really bad. I'm hot, like I'm hot, but it's okay. And then see, like this, you want to make sure it passes through the wefts and not through the actual hair, because the wefts are what hold the hair onto the wig cap. If you try to sew it through the hair isn't holding it. It's gonna slip right through the hair. So if you got to go back and reposition your needle, then you can do that too. This is a mess, I swear. I just need to figure out, because I didn't want to sit up and hug the mannequin either. Like stand up and have to do it, because I can't. It's too hot. It's way too hot. So I'll figure something out. But as of right now, I'm going to finish this. Then I'm going to do probably like 2 more rows, and then I'm gonna come back and show you how I add the last row. Okay, I think I'm gonna make this the last stitch for this row. So I pull it down like that, put it through the mesh, pass it through the weft, and pull it almost all the way through. I'm gonna wrap it. And then pull it through. But be careful when you're pulling it through to make sure that you don't get the strings tangled, like get the thread tangled up. And make sure it's not a lot of hair, because a lot of hair will tangle it up too. See how it's tangled up now? Hold on. Okay, so I got it fixed. Now all that's left to do is cut. You have to cut this thread off, and then you want to cut the weft. Okay, so you just cut the thread, and then you cut the weft. But don't cut so far that it's overlapping off the wig cap, and don't cut so close that it'll come off the thread that you threaded right there. So now I'm gonna keep them together, like I'm gonna keep them double wefted. And now I'm going to the top. Well, no, I'm gonna go ahead and start single wefting just because we are so close. So I'm gonna use this, take them apart. I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna sew this on right here, and then I'm going to sew the other one on above that, and then I'm going to come back when I'm sewing the last one on, because I'm gonna sew it like super close to right here. I'm gonna sew it right there, like actually on the actual closure. So I'm gonna sew these 2 on, and then I'm going to come back after I sew them just to show you. And I just wanted to just show y'all, like, up close in detail, the last stitch, like how it's really close to the closure. This is the closure, and then I sewed the last stitch super close to it, like that. And this is what it looks like. I took my blankets off my bed because it was hot. Sorry if y'all see them like in the background and stuff. But this is what it looks like. So now what I'm gonna have to do, I just took the wig mannequin off the head. So you see, the wig off the mannequin head. So you see like right here where I did the closure and how it's like that. You're gonna cut this. So you're gonna cut around right there, but don't cut so close to where your work gets undone. You just want to cut off this excess so you can actually see the closure. So you're just gonna cut that little pocket out. So I'm gonna cut that, then I'm gonna show y'all. So this is what it looks like with that extra piece, like that flap cut off. And this is what the wig looks like done. I'm gonna put it on now and brush it and style it, and then I'm gonna cut the like that extra off right here, the extra lace off. And if I need to like pluck the frontal, if I need to pluck the closure, then I'll do all that tomorrow, because I'm not gonna wear it out right now. I'm gonna just show y'all like just simply what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna take this clip out so I can lay this hair down, and then I'm gonna spray water on it, brush it, and put mousse on it and show y'all what it looks like. So this is the final result. I know it's a closure and not a frontal, but I wanted to wear side parts. So like, you know how the wig is like has a side part in the middle? I just take the wig and then I shift it so the part is on the side, and then I pull my little sideburns out. I would have to, you know, do something about my edges right here, because this is my real hair and it's not blending with, you know, the actual frontal. But I just pinned this to the side. This is with just water. I didn't put mousse on there. This is just water and it brushed out. It's 20 inches, so 20 inches pulled down comes to right here. Don't mind the mess on my bed. Y'all know how it is when you done did hair. It get a little messy. I'm about to clean my bed off, and then I'm going to get ready for bed. But I like this hair. I used all 3 bundles. I'm gonna show y'all all the hair I have left. This is all I have left. So if I want to fill in any gaps, or if like a track somehow manages to come out, then I can use that. So I'm gonna show y'all how it looks. I haven't had any tangling issues, haven't had any shedding. Even though I cut the wefts, I haven't had like any shedding from like the hair actually being on my head and me running my fingers through the hair. I just got one strand, this one strand right here. Of course it looks like a lot because it's the brush, but this is the one strand that I got. You can barely see it, not even that big of a deal. So that's brushing this side, and it's super smooth. And then for this side, you just spray and just brush it. See, it's fine. This hair is really cute. I like it. I'm going to put the information for it down below. And once again, this is Donmily Hair. Super cute. And this is in deep wave. So I like it a lot, obviously. And if you like it too, I have a link in the description for you to purchase this hair. And as always, if there are any discount codes or anything, then I'll link that as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I like this hair, and if you like it too, then give my video a thumbs up and check the description box to consider buying this hair. Hope y'all enjoyed this little fail tutorial. I'll get better at figuring out like how to position my camera and where to like angle my camera and stuff like that. But it's hot, I was frustrated, and I really wanted to show y'all something on how I like put my wigs together. It's nothing fancy at all, nothing too fancy. I just literally sew it on. It's no specific pattern for me to sew it on. I just sew going all the way up, and then when I get to the top, I cut the wefts and still sew like that. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.